come in here, he will fight absolutely anyone with a smile on his face.
I think the saying, Ian, is he's as game as a badger.
Yeah, certainly.
Never turn a fight down, never back away from the fight.
He's a true champion, so Paul Gardner has definitely got his work cut out here.
Interesting that Shaun made the shot.
Very interesting. It's not what from a Thai boxer what you'd expect. Shaun normally the one defending the takedown.
And he's wearing Thai boxing shorts. Was that disinformation? Now he's looking for the hip toss.
Yeah, really looking for takedown, but he's got taken down himself.
Oh, he's pulled mount.
Paul Gardner,
a good move.
I think he's half guard at the moment.
Has he got half guard? It's difficult to see from this angle.
Yeah, I think he's half guard.
He's got half guard.
So he was underneath this position for a long time when he won the title against Tony Moran, and he came back and won. So he cannot be counted out at all, John Joe.
Shaun Lomas is the kind of temperament that I think wouldn't back down from a small army. I've never seen him wilt under pressure. You can bring anything to the table. For example, he's fighting at light heavyweight now. I think he weighed in yesterday around 3 or 4 kilos under the light heavyweight limit. He could probably easily make middleweight. He's giving away about 6 kilos to his opponent, although Shaun's got much more definition in his muscle mass than Paul Gardner has.
Certainly, and I've seen Shaun, I've commentated on shows up and down the country, and he'll travel down on the train with his young son there to support no corner team and get in there and fight the best in the country and some of the best in the world. I saw him recently fighting against judo Jimmy Wallhead, a fight he took at 4 days notice against a guy who's got a Bellator contract, so this guy really will fight anybody.
Well, there's people that wouldn't take a fight with Jimmy Wallhead on 4 months notice.
Certainly, that's what I mean. So here we have the champion Shaun Lomas underneath Paul Gardner from Moss Side Ground and Pound. Paul Gardner will be looking to make space and ground and pound from this position and then maybe pass guard. At the moment, Shaun's doing a good job of tying him up and stopping any significant damage being caused. If it stays like this, I think referee Neil Hall might stand them up because there's nothing much happening in this position. Now, Shaun Lomas is dangerous with elbows from the bottom. I've seen him throw elbows looking for the cuts.
You see Shaun using the spike elbow there to the top of Gardner's head. Now, just to clarify something we said before, that the downward elbow, the spike elbow is illegal. It's illegal when it's thrown in what's called ceiling to floor. If it's thrown in a vertical direction from the ceiling towards the floor, but if you're lying on your back and you throw it lengthways from lying on your back, that's perfectly fine. So it's not an illegal technique.
That's right, it's perfectly legal from the bottom position.
And a very painful technique, an elbow spikes into the top.
It certainly is. Paul Gardner needs to watch out for the upwards kick as he's going in. He's rushing his work a little bit.
And you know, with his Thai boxing background, it's fair to say that Shaun isn't a submissions guy. He'll never be confused as a jiu-jitsu guy. But we saw in the last fight when he won the belt at UCC1, the inaugural title fight, he won by submission with 4 seconds to go, taking an absolute hiding for most of the fight. So
certainly, he has got submissions and he is dangerous to the end. Now, at the moment, I think Paul Gardner's doing a good job of tying up. Has he got through to the mount? Nope, Shaun's doing very well keeping the half guard and really stopping Paul Gardner doing anything significant. Paul Gardner looking for the toe hold, I think.
Paul could do with clearing those legs, making sure he's got those legs cleared when he passes guard. He's looking for a heel hook now.
Yeah.
Has he got it in?
Shaun Lomas on top of you throwing shots is not somewhere I would want to be. He's short and powerful, and it's hard to get submissions on someone that. Look at the power he's got in those shots, those small shots.
Paul's holding now, he's in sort of halfway to a heel hook.
Brutal ground and pound there.
Was that beneficial for Paul to hold that, or should he really have let go and look to move somewhere?
I think he's in a better position now, but he seriously needs to watch out. Now this is active guard work from inside the guard from Shaun Lomas. See the difference here between Shaun Lomas' guard work compared with what we saw Paul Gardner doing. Shaun Lomas will not let him off the hook from this position, so he really needs to work a sweep or a submission. Look at that, such powerful ground and pound.
If Shaun Lomas had the takedown ability of Ali Arish,
oh, that's what I mean. This is the sort of ground and pound I was looking for from Ali Arish. If he could get those takedowns, maybe that is why he was looking for takedowns, because he knows he's got the powerful punches for the ground and pound. Double shot.
The double hammer fist. And again. And again.
3 Hulk smashes in a row from Shaun Lomas. My son would be loving those. The Hulk smash is his favourite technique at 3 years old.
Is that named after Hulk Hogan?
No, that is the Incredible Hulk.
The Incredible Hulk.
You don't know the Hulk smash, John? You don't have children, do you?
I'm not very up on my superheroes here. You were the only poster I had on my wall.
Well, I really appreciate that, but Shaun Lomas will be posted on some people's wall. This is brutal ground and pound from Shaun Lomas, the UCC light heavyweight champion, in a dominant position. Finishes the round strong. Paul Gardner saved by the bell, I think, in that round.
Paul took an eye poke at the end, I think.
It looks like he might have cracked his cheekbone. He's really complaining. I think the fight's over.
Niels looks like he's going to call for the paramedics.
Yep. Oh, there's some serious damage there to the cheekbone.
Possibly a cracked arm.
This could be a fractured cheekbone. Look at the crowd screaming. He's sold so many tickets, Paul Gardner. The crowd are screaming for him to carry on. He's telling his cornerman Danny Ram, I think he can't carry on.
This says it all.
Yep, he's dropped down. He really looks like he can't carry on.
Although we have to say, if it is something like a cracked orbital or a cracked cheekbone, again, we saw in the UFC recently,
it's only sensible to stop the fight.
It's a very, very, very painful.
He's shaking his head. Danny Ram's trying to get him going. If he can get going, Danny Ram will spur him on. He's a great coach. He knows his fight as well. It's over. It is over. Shaun Lomas defends the ultimate Cage Championship light heavyweight belt with an awesome display of ground and pound.
2 UCC title fights, 2 stoppage wins.
Here, Shaun Lomas is really working hard, going up and down the country and proving why he is the champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, give both fighters a round of applause, please. Your winner in round 1 by TKO, and still UCC light heavyweight champion from Combat Sports, Shaun Lomas! And a big round of applause for your out tonight from one side, ground and pound, Paul Gardner!
Ladies and gentlemen, for those that don't know, Shaun is one of the busiest fighters in the UK circuit. He recently took a fight with one of the best fighters in the world, Jimmy Wallhead, at 4 days' notice. This guy will fight anyone. And he's got 2 wins for the Ultimate Cage Championship light heavyweight belt inside the distance. Shaun, another great win. How do you feel? Feel good. And when you fight next week?
I don't know, I'll fight tomorrow if you pick me up enough for the money.
You hear that? If you fight tomorrow if you're enough for the money. Shaun, you famously fought 3 times in one weekend.
Yeah, most of it is 6 fights in 8 days.
The most fights there is 6 fights in 8 days. Ladies and gentlemen, a great champion, Shaun Lomas.